Hello everyone. So I thought I would go ahead and share the invitation that I made for my friend's baby shower. I apologize for any shadowing that you see. The sunlight is just beaming in through, so it's going to fade in and out as the clouds go by, but I really wanted to get this card in some natural light instead of the other stuff. So again, I apologize for the shadowing. So this is just a standard 5x7 size card. I took some brown paper from Coordinations, I believe. Found it at Joann's. To make the 5x7 size, so the brown is the 5x7, and then I just eyeballed for the pink, and then you'll see the white on the back, so that it would fit with a small border around. The baby's nickname is Monkey, so I decided that I would go with a monkey-themed shower. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. So I had been playing around with the monkeys on the Creative Critters cartridges and decided that I really liked this one the best. I cut her out on the same dark brown as I did here, and then this is a textured canvas textured cardstock, and I don't know if you're going to be able to, let me move that so you can, yeah, I don't think you can see that very well, maybe. Sorry guys. And then I just put a small piece of black behind. I glued everything together, and then I put it on the shadow feature of the cartridge, but instead of a black, I did the pink. My friend says that she doesn't care for pink very much, so I didn't want to go overboard on the pink, but I wanted to add some pink to the card, just because, I mean, what kind of girl baby shower would it be if you didn't have any pink whatsoever? So I just did just little bits of pink here and there. So this purple is just purple from my stash. I don't know the name of it. I actually couldn't even find this in stores anymore. Excuse me, I take it back. I found one piece. I don't know the name of it because it just happened to be randomly, I randomly came across it looking through the paper. It was buried, so I'm not even sure what the name of it was. So I utilized that, but I had to find a different color for this section of the card. And I don't have those cards to show you because they were already packed up and ready to go. But I went ahead and cut out a balloon and the bows out of the same color paper as well. And then glued the bow and everything on after, making sure that it all fit on the craft room. I then used some little rhinestones, or little, these to me are more like pearls. They're from Recollections, so they're from Michael's, and these are the smallest ones in the box. I don't have the box to show you which ones I'm talking about. I'll find some different ones. So they're this kind, just Recollections. Excuse me just one second. What, Summer?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Sorry about that. So I stuck them on there for little earrings. I then took my clear Wink Estella glitter pen and put some glitter here on her bows, and then just a little bit in the eyes. I thought it just kind of made it pop. I then took some glue dots to glue her down. I wanted her secure, but kind of floating off the paper a bit. This is the American Crafts ribbon, twine, whatever. It says ribbon on the package, but I consider it a twine. And used my bow maker to make these little bows, and then just held them down with the micro glue dots. And then used some more to go from her hand up to the balloons. I used my Martha Stewart craft punch to punch out these balloons. This one is from one of the Creative Critter cartridges as well. And then I just used the Cricut Craft Room basic font, I believe, and put the words in there so that it would all print out and I didn't have to worry about all these tiny little words. And then I had just kind of played around with the size. I didn't actually even size it to anything. It just happened to work out beautifully that it came out to this size. And this white paper is just some strips left over from another project. It was in my stash, or my scrap box stash. And it too just worked out perfectly that it was the right width. I liked just a little bit around each, and I thought the white would kind of help with the balloons to not blend, especially the purple balloons, not to blend into the background. And it really makes everything, I think, just pop. So this is the front. Glue dots behind here as well. These papers, this is the same as this one. This and this one are, I believe this one is a pastel lavender, and then this one should just be just lavender. I'm not sure. But again, they're just papers that I had in my stash. I believe I got both of these at a Tuesday morning a long time ago. And then this paper is a TCP or TPC Studios paper, and it's called pink shimmer, light pink shimmer, I believe. And it's 8.5 by 11. I found it at Joann's in their clearance section, so I of course bought them out. So I'm not sure if you can even find it, but I did find them at Joann's. And again, glue dots behind that. For the back here, this is just my reminder, and it's covering up her name. I just took a plain white cardstock and cut it to fit. And then once I had calmed down and had realized that I hadn't messed this up, and had found a template on, I believe it was Microsoft Word Starter. It had a 5x7 template on it, which, you know, saved my bacon, because I thought I had just cut all these out and goofed a whole bunch of white paper that, you know, I had no use for. So once I found the template, I went ahead and I typed everything out. And what I like to do is I like to type out what I'm writing, or, you know, what I want it to say, and then go back and find the font and the size. And I always start with the font first and then size it. I find that if I font it, or if I size it and then font it, then whatever I'm limited to size-wise, I get disappointed because, oh, I found the font that I really like, but, you know, now I either have to make it super tiny or, you know, pick a different font. So this way, I knew everything would fit, and then I just adjusted it once I found everything. So, and then for the ones that I've sent out, I've filled this part in, but I didn't need to do that for this one. And then all this says is, please join us in celebrating the soon-to-be newest member of the, insert name here, family. This is their second child, and so as not to take away from the oldest, because she will most likely be at the baby shower, I had decided that I didn't want anything with the phrase baby shower on it. To me, a baby shower, like the phrase and stuff, kind of symbolizes new parent, you know, new mommy, new daddy, new whoever. So I didn't want that on there because this is their second, and we are really more celebrating the fact that they're having another baby, not so much, you know, the whole, you know, new mom sort of thing. Because I find, you know, when you've got, like, people that have been parents for, many years, or at least have had children or whatever, they always tend to give advice. And since I don't know a lot of people necessarily that do second baby showers, in their case, they're doing it because they are having a little girl, as I said, but their oldest is 6 years old, and all of their baby stuff has been sold because they've moved several times. So they're literally starting from scratch. And I thought that it would be, perfect because, like most people, you like free. And so I thought this would be a nice way to not only let friends and family, help celebrate it, but, at the same time you get the free stuff, right? So I didn't want to put join us for a baby shower because I didn't, excuse me, I didn't want that to be, like, you had to leave advice, and this is just going to be a fun celebration of the fact that they are finally having their second child and, stuff like that. So I really love this wording, and I think it's just fantastic. So that is the card. I do have tons more projects and ideas on the ropes. I have got like 3 months before this baby shower, so I'm not in any super hurry. I rushed to get these done, thinking that I had to mail them out today, but I still have another week in February, so didn't have to do that. So I decided I'd take all next week off to really just allow myself to think and plan. But I do plan to share any other projects that I am doing, whether they be finished or in the process of, as well as a few of my ideas for the baby shower, or hopefully sharing a few of my ideas for the baby shower. It may just all fall on one video. But I do have at least two big projects and some more decoration stuff that I'm going to be making here in the next couple of months. I do try to get it all done with enough time. My plan is to have everything done by the end of April, just so that I know that it's done and taken care of, but then it also gives me, from the end of April up until the baby shower to really finalize and get everything else together. But I will be sharing all of that, as well as pictures from the baby shower itself. No video, unfortunately, because I will be busy setting up, and I will, mom-to-be will be there, and I think my mom will be helping out as well, mostly because it's on a military base and I don't have access. So I need to get on there somehow, right? But I will be sharing just about everything with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I thought I've had a few requests to share, and I thought this would be kind of a nice break from all the cards. I do enjoy making the cards, but at the same time, I thought this would be fun to show you, what else I can do that's not necessarily scripted. Cards are not usually scripted, and as you've seen from some of my other videos, they don't always go as planned. But cards you usually prep ahead of time, and a lot of this stuff for me is I've seen it, I have watched videos on how to do it, but I have no idea what I'm doing specifically. Like, I've never done this before, so it's a learning process. So some of these items you may have seen yourself, being made or have made, and, just my way of, my little twist on them, I guess. So I think that's it. So this is just the beginning, folks. Just the beginning. I'm hoping to have at least one video a week up. One video a week. Maybe more. You never know. But at least not until the beginning of March. So I'm going to take this next week off. And just kind of get things together and catch up on all the stuff that I kind of slacked off on doing. So thank you so much for joining me. I apologize for the rambling. I look forward to the rest of this stuff, and I hope you guys all enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy crafting. Bye.